Guys, welcome to MOC's market overview. Today we are gonna go through GJ, GU, me, myself and Awsaf's gonna go through gold and Ethereum. So yeah, without any further ado, let's start with GJ. Now if we see this week was very much bearish, last 2 weeks from 152 level. But if you say me personally, I still believe GJ is very much bullish if 149 level holds, because we can see 78 level getting respected, right? And if this level holds, we can see it goes up to 154 level, a very strong level and a psychological number with a strong supply zone over here. So if this level gets respected, you know where it's going next. Because if you see the structure, I love GJ personally because of the structure. If you see the structure, it's very much bullish and you get entries all the time if you are interested yourself like me. So yeah, let's go to 4 hour and see if we have any bearish bias. Okay, so since this level is broken, we can see if this level is also break, if we see another lower low over here forming, we can get a trade from this area, which I will surely update you who are in the MOC's free Telegram group. I'll keep you guys updated every day and let you know if I'm taking any trade around this area. But always remember a tip: we are gonna buy or sell if we see 2 consecutive lower low or lower high forming. If we are selling, if we are buying 2 consecutive higher highs and higher lows, right? So if this level breaks, we're gonna see a sell from this area, which I'm gonna update. And next, if this levels break, we are going next around this area, 147.8 area, which is a strong demand zone as well. Okay, now let's keep it very short with GJ. Just keep 2 things in mind. If this level holds, we are gonna go bullish. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with my entries. And if this level break, we are gonna go bearish. That means we are gonna sell. And the entries, let's talk about GU now. If we see GU, it's pretty much bearish since last 2 weeks. But there is a lot of liquidity sitting over here and over here as well. Now what do? We get confused around this area because there are liquidity both ways. Now let's keep it very simple for the next week and let's talk about GU in daily. The last daily candle is very much bearish, right? If the next candle closes below this low, what are we doing? We are just following the price because price is the best indicator. We are selling in the pullback. The pullback should be around this area and I'll keep you guys updated in the group chat for the entry for GU. Now let's go in 4 hours. Okay, so in 4 hours, what do we see? We see price making a correction around this area. Now if the correction comes around this area and this high gets respected, we'll try selling around this area and we can take partials around this area. If this high is respected and if a high and low is formed over here, what do? We buy, right? It's very simple. But if this low gets broken, we can see this low can get broken as well because there is a lot of retail money sitting over here. So the institution, the smart money, always like to clear out this area before making another move. Also same for this area as well. Now let's go around this area. Let's go over here. Yeah. Now if this high doesn't get respected, what do? We look for buys and we can take partial around this area or take profit around this area. This area, my bad. This area. But if this high is not respected, if this high gets broken, we are going up obviously. But for the next week, let's just keep it short and always remember we are following the price. If this low is broken, if we get 2 consecutive lower lows and lower highs, we are selling, we are taking partials around this area, and if this low gets broken, we are coming around 1. Alright guys, we are done with GU and GBPJPY. But now, if I have to go in crypto, I don't want to explain crypto because personally I am an intraday trader and I don't trade intradays in crypto. But Awsaf, you have been seeing his results in his Facebook group. If you're not in his Facebook group,
hey guys, what's up? So basically before we go into Ethereum and gold, I wanted to cover a little bit about the pound dollar situation, the fundamentals, alright? So all of you have actually seen that, you know, the European Super League just got started and then it ended in 2 days, rest in peace. But what does that have to do with the pound dollar? Look, you guys need to understand that the most teams in the European Super League, 6 of them were British teams, supported and backed up by the British economy, the British fans. But they were owned mostly by a few Middle Eastern, but mostly American owners. So what happens there is when you're having the American economy, billionaires, competing with the whole fan base of the 6 clubs, you will see a tremendous change and tremendous movement. So with the whole Champions League, UEFA Champions League and the European Super League situation, you know, straightening up, and if those 6 clubs are fine, we might see some fundamental movement for pound dollar and potentially the pound yen. My favorite cryptocurrency has been Ethereum. Why is that? Because Ethereum covers more than Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is like gold. It is just a store of value. But Ethereum is a store of value plus all of your transactions in the NFTs and then, you know, decentralized financing, DeFis are done in Ethereum. Now let's see what the future for Ethereum stands. It took out the all-time highs and right now it is in a very crucial position. You know, we need to know, is crypto going to be bullish or bearish? Alright, let's talk about Ethereum now. So if we go to the weekly on Ethereum, actually, what I'm trying to see is Ethereum has a very good potential of coming around the $500 area, the 78.6. Now, this is a weekly time frame thingy, which could actually take 18 to 24 months for this whole thing to happen. Alright, we need to understand the long-term perspective first. Now, moving on, what I also want to tell you guys is there's a demand zone on Ethereum around this whole area. If I wanted to shorten it down for you guys to be more, you know, sure about where it could come in a couple of next weeks or maybe a few months, it would be actually the $1,900 to the $1,650 area, something around that. So $1,900 to the $1,650 area, we just had a glitch, that's totally fine. You just take that down. So the $1,900 to the $1,650 area, something around here, we have a demand zone where Ethereum could have a potential bullish move again. All right, now let's go to the daily for Ethereum. All right, now we're at the daily chart, and daily, what I want to tell you guys is the Ethereum. A lot of people think about the structure of still having a breakout structure, but for me, Ethereum being a crypto, being so volatile, it has broken structure. And it shows some sort of bearishness as of now. All right. On the daily, it perfectly respected the 78.6 area, and it could potentially, Ethereum could actually potentially come back somewhere around here. Or if we still want to remain bullish, if this demand zone holds, or it comes until this demand zone, which it already tested quite a few times, Ethereum could actually stop back at $2,800 or $3,000. Look guys, I don't know where the market goes. I act after the whales have moved, so we always gotta have both side bias. So with the both side bias, if we go into the 4 hour for Ethereum right now, what I want to talk about is a beautiful bullish reversal area I'm looking at. Bearish reversal area. So the bearish reversal area for Ethereum would actually be somewhere around here. You know, the supply zone. If I exactly point out the price, would be $25-20 area to $25-80 area. If you're trying to be bullish on Ethereum and this last high does not get respected, Ethereum could stop potentially until $3,000. $2,800 could be our TP1. $3,000 upwards of there out of my screen. $3,000 could be our next target for Ethereum, forming another all-time high. Now, a little tip I want to tell you is I think end of September and early October is the time the crypto bull run is going to end. That's me personally thinking about it. But look, we only have 2 last bull runs and 10 years of data, so it's very hard to predict. But from my experience, September 30th to October 1st week is when I think the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency bull run is going to end. So before that, we could actually see $3,000 and upwards on Ethereum. Now let's go. Lastly, for Ethereum, I want to tell you guys a short-term bullish buy area, which is around the 2150 area, somewhere around here. If I go to the 2150 area, put the line right there, I just think this is a very beautiful area for a buy entry. And if this does not get respected, like at $50 to $800 could be another potential buy area, or we're seeing below $1,000. That's it for Ethereum, guys. Now I want to move into gold. the safe haven gold XAUUSD. So what do we actually have for gold? I want to go to the weekly chart for gold right now. So let's start with the weekly, and let's see what we are thinking for gold. Now gold on the weekly, if we please zoom out, on the weekly is super bullish. So the last low, this is the last high, and it's still forming a higher low. It's still very bullish in my opinion. And it did a perfect 61.8 rejection somewhere on here. And if this is respected, guys, we're gonna see $2,200, $2,500 per gold in the next 3 to 4 years. All right. Now, moving on, I wanna also tell you guys on the bearish bias on gold what could potentially happen. Gold could actually potentially retrace back till $1,550. You know, this is a very nice area of supply and demand, and it could come back to the $1,550. Now, let's move on. Let's move on to actually looking at the daily chart for gold. And on the daily chart, what I want to tell you guys is there's been a third surge of COVID, and we could actually have a potential pullback back to $1,795 for a bearish move. So what I'm thinking for gold is $1,795 as a very nice potential target. Yeah, if you put it, which is somewhere around here. We already did the rejection here on the daily. It's been marked up from before. If on the smaller time frame we see price taking this out and coming back here, we could potentially write it down till $1,700 or $1,720. Now, with the potential buy areas on the daily, I would actually talk about $1,640 being one point and $1,750 being another point. What I actually also want to tell you guys is if gold does remain bullish and if it takes out this high, it could come back $1,750 area, like I said, or downwards of this area, around the $1,700 area, and it could actually stop back at the $1,850 area, and we could expect a whole rejection from this area. All right. Now let's go to the 4 hour for gold. For gold 4 hour, I want to tell you guys that if gold breaks and closes below $1,760, we'll think for sells from the 1790 area. If gold does break and close below this, we're gonna think about sells from this area. We could actually write it down for a big swing long-term move. Now on the 15-minute, we're gonna be sending out signals for gold both on the buy side and the sell side. For now, that's about it, guys. And this is the total analysis for the week. We're gonna provide you analysis, signals if we're taking some trades, but make sure you mark up using these information, using these fundamentals, and we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you.